Inappropriate notes and messages between a teacher and a young girl. That is part of what police say is behind the arrest of a Jacksonville private school teacher. 70-year-old James Johnson, who you see right here, has been a teacher at New Beginnings Christian Academy since 2018. The school's website says Johnson taught in Clay and Duval County before overseeing the school's high school homeroom and teaching history, science, Bible study, as well as electives. Johnson is facing 2 charges: offenses against students by authority figures and lewd molestation of a victim between 12 and 16. Johnson has denied touching the victim sexually, according to the police report. Now, according to JSO's arrest report, Johnson sent the victim messages through the TikTok app and Text Me app, telling the victim that he, quote, loved her, calling her babe, and asking if she was alone. The head of an advocacy group we spoke with says parents need to be monitoring their child's online activity.
They need to be proactively interceding between their child and what is essentially a dangerous online world.
Now, the school tells us Johnson is on administrative leave pending further developments.